challenge. There's also the physical challenge. So yes, you're currently passing the skill challenge with creativity. I will give Hafera a 3d4. They rolled 6. Yeah, it's gonna give you all one more chance. Go ahead and give me another computers engineering check.
I mean, if you guys want, you can disembark the submarine. However, I'm not going to stop the submarine.
Okay.
We're not slowing down.
We're not slowing down.
It's like, well, while he does that, I would like to try and shoot again anyway.
Go for it. I need one more. I need another engineering and piloting check.
Alright.
That is not impossible.
Yeah, engineering.
Can you just stop getting 19s? Can you all just stop? I'm trying to make this funny, and you all just...
The entire party asked me to... The party is depending on me being a decent pilot.
Technically, I can give
so fast that you lose the squid.
Zoda, technically, I can give him a +2 to that roll.
You lose my squid. How dare! The submarine took 15 points of damage. You lost my squid. How dare!
Get the fuck out of here, squid.
Squid goes away.
Squid goes away, and that is
away. And then,
so, yeah. Do you guys have any more questions about my piloting? Or are we done?
I will forever question you. I don't trust you.
Yeah, that's
fine.
fine.
Computer, I do not trust you.
That's just them.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't trust me
just
anyway.
Rolled away. You just rolled away from my squid.
But the rest of you guys.
That's a fucking good shit up there.
We're looking for power supply, probably being attacked by sharks. I don't know. I heard about something about a bunch of sharks attacking underwater Wi-Fi before.
Yeah, you make it. You actually make
we heard
base.
about that?
There's a you see what looks to be some sort of base. As you had a vague sense of direction from what they were telling you, but you do make it up on this. Make it up, and you go down and you go down underneath this little dome thing, and pop up above the dome. And as you do, you're able to depart, and it's just a very, very small facility. But there doesn't seem to be anything on the outside that seems to be an issue.
Do we dock the submarine to this,
yes.
Or do we disembark and swim into?
You dock it underneath. There's a giant oversized dome, and you kind of move the submarine inside the dome. It seems to be very well hidden, as it's very almost it is on the base of the floor of the ocean essentially here.
Yeah. I think getting out through a dock is probably going to be faster if we need to bug out than getting out through swimming.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're gonna dock if that's an option. I don't need to get.
All of you have proceeded to dock. All of you are skilled dockers.
I'm not into docking.
Got all of you.
That's a you issue. We are.
I'm sorry.
We're all dockers here.
Just full on pause.
I was waiting for someone to make the joke,
and of course it's me. It's always me.
You do make it there, and after you kind of get out, there's basically two doors. One says command center, and the other says thermal plant.
Probably want to go to the thermal plant, but I need to go to the command center to figure out what's going on first.
Yeah,
we're going to the command center first.
I'll take the command center.
Yeah,
we're not gonna separate the party. This is not a good idea.
Separate the party in an underground base? What do you mean?
Why not? Come on.
Be with y'all?
Honestly, it might not be a bad idea to have one person in the command console.
Yeah, so you
doing shit.
You come to this room and you see what looks to be almost what looks to be this bright very neo blue looking liquid that seems to be going all around the place, and it seems to be the levels where it should be seems to be a little bit lower. You see 4 vats in each of the corners of the room with one giant vat in the middle of the room, and they seem to be where where they seem to be having like a lot of the power comes from is you see these little panels on the front of each of in the front of each of these things, and it seems to be some sort of lid. And the electricity is just kind of looking like it just kind of, you see the power efficiency is down to like 30%.
Well, that seems inefficient.
This
I would think so.
not what we want.
Yeah.
You hear a
I can't
vague
read numbers,
whirring.
though, so-
You hear a vague whirring just coming from the inside of this, kind of tank-looking thing.
So remember the last time you opened a tank, we had to deal with Ozzy. So maybe don't open
I'm-
this one initially.
I'm not opening it. I just want to look it over. Can I do
And
it?
you see what looks to be a giant tank in the middle box. It looks like a giant tank that's equivalent to all the other tanks. It's just like a giant version of those tanks. And you see the efficiency at 20% here.
So do these tanks have any
I
like?
can't read.
Looks at
Goes
it.
to another one. It's like, that's a number, all right.
Do these tanks have any like writing on it or like?
It seems
are
to
they
be display
clear?
screens. It seems to be display screens that are telling you what is happening on the inside of the tank, and it just has the efficiency marker.
What even are those
Alright.
things?
These are
What?
this
What?
is a CI display, and it tells you how much electricity each chamber is generating. And
So are we in the command room or the thermal
Yep.
room?
it's the command room.
Don't
Okay.
actually.
So these vats aren't filled with like thermal fluid or something for cooling. Are
You'd
they?
have to look inside the vat to tell that.
All
You're
right.
not sure what's
well,
inside the vat.
first I checked the display and it's like, does it have an error message? Error.
It just seems
Low.
it just sees you see low efficiency on it. You see it. You just kind of hear like you hear it rush, like you hear it churning, and then it kind of like it's kind of like that where it churns a little bit, then it stops, churns a little bit, and it stops.
Are they
Something
all
seems to
doing it?
be something seems to be blocking whatever the power is being generated. Something seems to be blocking it on the inside of the tank.
Can I kick it?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You kick it, and you see
It'll
the
blow
efficiency go up by like a few percentage points before settling back to where it was before.
All right,
You know, I
let's get
really
on
thought
top
that
of
was
this
gonna
thing.
work.
Good night, all.
I'm going to peer into the vat. And,
The vat is
see-
sealed on top.
Is it clear that can like see
Nope.
through?
Fucking. All right,
Oh,
I'm going to.
Maybe there's a lid that I can open it up.
I was
There
gonna
is.
say,
You can open up the
anyone
lid.
But Ash can open anything.
Mm.
He is
Yeah,
the
I
one who cannot
haven't-
open things without some weird creature.
That
Holy-
tracks.
Yeah,
From
all-
what I know of Shuckles, that tracks.
Crystal is
No.
Crystals is not allowed to touch anything.
There you go.
But I
Also,
had the
since
thing,
Drake
but-
has room now, he's going to take off his
If you
break.
try
Just give me
opening
the
the
goo
lid,
in
I
there.
do need a strength check.
Sure.
Drake is going to take off his bracelet.
You
Once
take
you
off
rec-
your bracelet, and you go back to regular size.
Yay.
Yeah.
That is not enough to open up the hatch, sadly.
Well,
Glad to
I
have you
tried.
back,
I'll
buddy.
stick with computers.
I can try opening
Yeah.
it.
I was gonna say, it's like, I want to try this one.
You can both
Give me some of
me.
that goop in there.
Go ahead and give me a athletics.
Oh, athletics? Okay.
No, I said strength check. I said strength check.
I was gonna say, I can give you
Oh.
athletics.
I said a strength check. Bach, you open up one of the things, and you just see a black liquid that seems to be coming out of it, and
You
Fuck.
sneaky little bitch.
Fuck.
Not,
Fuck.
you open it up,
What?
and there was a single, and you just see the ooze as it begins to pour
Was it-
out. It is
was it
hungry
gunk
to
over
attack
there?
things.
oh.
Oh my god, there's fucking
Good thing
gunk
we
over
only
there.
opened one. Good thing.
Mhm.
Alright. Let's go.
Alright.
10.
Why are you hurt, Drake?
Ah.
Why are you hurt, Drake?
I
Let's
don't
go.
know. No, it's because I took so much damage last time. It didn't kill me at full.
Can you
There we go.
Fucking- Oh,
delete
yeah.
and re-put mine in?
Oh yeah.
I'll
Oh,
just
yeah,
do it.
yours not
I'll
working.
so. Also,
Why did
we're going to be using
wait,
my
why did you-
initiative.
Why did you heal
Yeah.
me?
This is from that you would have healed from the underground thing and everything. They would have.
Okay,
patched
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, but I was concussed.
Yeah,
I
they
would've
would have.
done-
There was a medical bay inside the thing.
Medicinal nonsense, yeah. Also, can you move me up to Drake's
I
initiative?
don't know why
Yeah.
your initiative is invisible, Pharaoh, but it does work. I'm not too sure
Yeah,
what that's going
But it's
on.
not there.
Pharaoh
It
has
does.
an
It is
initiative.
technically
Like-
there. It's very
It's
confusing.
correct.
Here, there, 25.
25. I'll give you 25.
Yo, we all got 25.
No,
Yeah,
I got a
there's me,
13.
who just
What's your
Roll
dex?
has
22.
22.
And Root, that rolled a 3.
Pharaoh, Drake, and Ash. Who goes first? I guess a Pharaoh makes sense.
I'll
Pharaoh,
go
Logically, the
first.
Farrah, 'cause
yeah,
it-
Pharaoh, you see this ooze begin to come out, and it seems like it's about to attack Bach.
Can I do the gauntlet thing? Is that okay
Yeah.
if we flavor that to gauntlets?
Yeah.
So, Bach, you watch as Hafera grabs the moat with her hand like how she normally does, and then you see it proceed to burst into flames around each of her fists into these like gauntlets with like spikes coming out of them, and she just sprints up and just starts punching into it.
Fuck yeah.
And yeah, that's
You
a
hit
19
it.
left.
The fuck did I miss? Like,
worry about it.
Like, I know I've been
Don't worry
here,
about
but the fuck did I miss?
The
Well, I
ooze
just wanted to
takes
flavor
9
it differently,
damage.
it's fine.
Make me a reflex save.
You got it, dude. Yeah. Oh, I am not good at that.
You did it. You did it. What's the rest of your
Yeah.
action?
You were like, I'm not good at that, and you roll a nat 20. The fu-
Yeah.
Uh,
Hell
is there anything else you want? Actually, I think that is all your actions. Drake, you see a Pharaoh just punch an ooze.
Drake's gonna quickly
Get
Run
back in.
over-
Get back in. Get back in.
run
get back in.
over there. Ooh. Okay, that's all he can do.
Yeah.
Ash, it's your go. The ooze is currently oozing.
He
Don't forget,
run-
how does movement work?
You get 1 free movement, and then you can use your action to move.
You have a
There's
move
an action
action,
move.
a normal
Okay.
action, and a swift action. I just
Gotcha.
double moved.
I
both
didn't, yeah,
actions.
I don't remember if you could use.
You move an
action.
attack. It's basically 5e. It's 5e without the
Yep.
bonus action.
30, and then another 25, and then
I need to make sure my chains are equipped
that's
there.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
because yeah, you don't get.
I have my reach now.
These are fucking reads. But yeah, that's my turn.
Just check
Ooze
this
time.
Yeah, it's gonna be there. Let me give it one more. Yep. Okay.
Coagulate this fucker so hard.
You just see one of the containers from the bottom right seems to open up, and another ooze comes out.
Hey, wait a minute.
Wait a second. So wait.
What is this shit? What's this horse shit?
This ooze is now this ooze's turn. They will roll their initiative separately. They will be delayed a turn. Just put it in there.
Crit initiative. No big deal.
They both crit initiative,
crit.
by the way.
Yeah.
Oh god.
This ooze just kind of seeps out.
Whoa, did he move in my zone of influence?
Yeah. Is it? Are you? It is 15 feet away right
Elevating.
now. I'm not too sure. No, I think it was in the. It was basically 20 feet
Was
away.
standing here or here because
Well,
it was
it
in
was-
both squares.
It was
and that's
12
it.
and a half feet away.
It was
because fight.
It was technically right here.
We
Oh,
love
that's
beeps.
It's gonna.
that's
It's gonna
fine.
ooze forward.
fine.
I had to make
Fine,
it. I
fine.
had to modify. It's gonna just go out, see Hafera. It's going to try dirtying your clothes, Hafera. It's gonna reach out.
Yeah, that hits.
Boop. It reaches out and bops you with its tentacle.
Run
Give me a
away.
reflex save.
The red is now like dirtied on the pant leg, and she just gives the most like, "You bitch."
Give me that reflex save to see if you get attached to it or
Oh,
not.
yeah.
How attached to it are you? You feel very
I-
attached to it.
I would like to re-roll that if I can.
If you are no longer, you don't feel attached to it anymore. Bach, it's your go.
Understood.
The mohawk like ignites even more now out of the helmet.
I'm gonna try and shoot it point blank.
Go for it. It's
I'm
oozing.
gonna use my special move. What's that? Gun.
Gun.
We got.
I also say you can use your reaction to make it flat-footed to you using Chiark. I will let you know if you can't do that.
I would love to do that if I can.
Chiark distracts the ooze.
Fuck!
It does it vanish.
No.
At
So
least you
dead.
didn't punch it, so you all safe from its ooziness.
I was gonna say, it's like, can I like move away from it? Is that an
Yes, you
option?
can. Yes, you can. Let me get the free move. There you go.
Like, I would like to move over here.
Roots, you currently have a, your party seems to be
Actually,
attacking
I'd
an
leave
ooze of
Chiark
some
there.
sort.
Alright, so
Make sure
I'm
those
going
maps
to
don't fucking open.
I'm going to assume that there's another bad thing in the another
That's a
bad
bold
entity.
assumption. That's a bold assumption,
Yeah.
sir.
It is a bold assumption, but I mean, from where I can tell, something's happening here. I assume I can hear something here. Can I?
Yeah. Bach, you also see the efficiency on the, you see the efficiency meter go up to 100%.
Yeah. So
Ah,
I'm going to
yeah.
I'm going to get on this computer here, and I'm going to flick through the modules and see if there's like a clear blockage or blend or clear or
Give me a computer check.
Blend.
Give me a
All
computer
right.
check.
Just blend it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what the computer has that. I mean, surely there's some at least diagnostics or mechanical functions that can be used.
You go tippity tap, and you thought it was a touch monitor, and you spend the past 6 seconds trying to touch it, and it turns out it's not a touch screen.
Okay. What do I? So rerolls are a thing, right?
You get I give you typically 1 reroll per combat that I have planned, so there was 2 rerolls this session.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try a reroll.
We'll see if it turns to the villain point.
Computers.
Well, I mean, you rolled a 4, so I mean.
Yeah, buddy. I rolled an
yo.
8.
8. I will say after pressing on the thing that you thought was a touchscreen, you realize that there's just a lever. There's just like a lever on the side of this one, and you pull the lever, and you kind of hear like a huge whirring motion, as if like a bunch of power has been diverted to it. Especially with the other one having full power, you were able to completely like get this one down.
So
You've destroyed one of the oozes. It's gonna go into the sea now. I hope you're happy.
Yes, I
Oh, no,
flushed
Oh,
that's
to
a good
dissolve.
thing.
That's wait. Now there's another ooze on the loose that doesn't like us.
Yeah. You can move. You can use your movement. Drake and Ash, it is your go.
Do you want to debuff that guy for me?
Oh yeah. Also, since it's the top of
Gonna
the
be
round,
honest.
give me 1 more second since it's the top of the round.
And then I got one. There's a lever. You don't have to open them at all. I hope you're not fighting them. It's not necessary.
So,
I wish you found out beforehand.
let me just go ahead and see if I can share that roll that I just made. Something just got a nat 20. Let me see what the
Are you able to right click and say reveal or something?
I thought it would
Yeah.
do. That's what I'm trying to
There's
see.
2 things I can feel to get a nat
Hold
20.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Let the skill check.
All of you, as you kind of like, all of this commotion is causing something in the middle to go. "Rah, rah, rah."
In the middle.
God damn it.
My turn was gonna be to take my chain and, stop that lid from opening. I don't think it anyway.
gotta be
This
a
is the top of the
lockdown.
round. It got its nat 20 and an athletic check. The other finally got his 24. The other one is also free of its cage.
Ash, you wanna
So-
you wanna go first, Ash?
Suddenly, I feel very lonely.
So
you did
what
kill
is-
your ooze, by the way. You did kill your ooze.
Yeah.
So I want to know what is happening with these guys appearing.
They were coming out of the vats that they got stuck in. They got stuck
Wait.
in these vats, and now because of the power being like opened up again, it's kind of making all the machines kind of work a little bit, and it scared them, so they pushed out. And are now
Okay, so like
finding-
they're pushing out over the top, or are they like shattering them?
They opened up the lids, but they didn't have to actually fully open it. They pushed up the lids enough to actually ooze out. As you see this black, like, latex-looking ooze just completely begin to seep from all around the circle of this giant middle vat, and it all begins to coagulate in this singular form of latex. It just seems to be just completely, this goo just seems to meld together as if it's one sentient being. It is
Okay.
now free and confused and angry.
So I'm gonna whip around, slap, drink my toxicology booster.
Yeah.
On the upside, all the facility's
everyone?
lights go full on blast as all valves, everything's now 100% power as the ooze now
Yeah.
escapes their confinement.
So that's that. And then basically when someone hits them, they take a -2. And then I'm gonna run over to so are these like computers or
Yeah,
just
they're
like
computers.
Enemies
Okay.
that actually have a -2 to their wounds.
Yeah.
Being a live.
That is one
And-
big ooze.
One big
Right.
ooze.
You want to
I'm
go
gonna
next?
search
You-
these
you
for like
cause-
a lock.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna search these for like a lockdown procedure or like any type of like like lockdown or like emergency like overrides, just to like anything that would seem to like do like a protection protocol on these vats.
Yep, go ahead and give me a computer's check.
Alrighty.
You want to end your turn next to the thing.
Computer.
With that, I'll say, as this begins to ooze out, you manage to find just the perfect button to press, and it cuts off like a little bit of the ooze. It takes, go ahead and give me 2d4 damage.
2d4. Okay.
Give me 2d4 damage. It takes 6 damage as you cut off part of its like as it's trying to ooze out fully. You manage to get the sealant on the lid completely shut, and it separates some of its oozy glory out. And now it's not.
Okay.
It loses some of its ooze.
It is not a
It's-
complete ooze.
It is. You also decrease the size by a little bit, so
Get a little small.
There
Yeah,
was
but the
one.
you cut off some of its
Ooze,
ooze.
Wouldn't that be a bad problem too?
Yeah, the ooze is now free.
In the water.
Is the
The
ooze?
ooze
I mean,
still
the $1,000,000 question: is the ooze supposed to be there, or is it gumming it up?
It is 100. You would assume that it is gumming it up purely from the fact that the efficiency is now 100% on all vats that don't have an ooze.
I think that answers that question then.
Pretty much.
You know, I'm gonna help out with this ooze. I'm gonna make one attempt against it. Nat 20.
Bruh.
Sadly, it is immune to crits, but you can go ahead.
Ah!
Crit.
Why? Are you fucking with me? The first time I crit is against something that's immune to crits. This is all.
You were
What?
set
It's
up.
like a bad problem.
Shut up.
I have an actual crit effect too on my weapon.
It does. The crit effect does work, by the way.
Okay.
It does
Let me-
work.
Perfect.
Let me post the crit
what
thing.
was
It
that?
is now fatigued. It's fatigued.
It only had 8 life. It dies.
Oh, but it's immune to fatigue. It probably
It
is.
does. You do kill this ooze as your chain gets kind of wrapped up in this like latex gooiness. But you do have a little bit. You do have like a little bit of goo on your chain.
I wish we had
Wait.
the audio in the soundboard so I could just play it.
Stop playing change music.
Like move.
Fair, it
here.
is your go.
Wait,
The
you said-
giant ooze in the middle seems to be very confused and aggressive.
Wait,
Can
Drake,
I make it? Yes, I can.
those things are fueled? Your chain?
Hofera is going to
Yes.
do the equivalent of sprinting over and Falcon punching this bitch.
Every minute of use is equal to one fuel source. I have 19 minutes of fuel in this thing.
Damn, alright.
See if you can punch the giant ooze.
Let's. You know
Done.
what? I am going
Boxing.
to do a full attack, so I will make 2 attacks with a -4.
Okay.
Fuck.
I think you make a full attack.
That's
You
only
can't move
one.
before that, by the way.
Oh well, then never
I-
mind. I will
Wait,
just
what?
do a
No,
regular.
you're good. I'll give you another. I'll give you one more -4 attack. Just for the
Okay.
sake of it. Just for the sake of posterity here. That is actually not enough to hit.
Womp.
Wow.
This thing
This
is,
ooze. This ooze.
Oh, I guess I
is
could have
gonna-
done. I guess I could have done bull rush because I have the bull rush feat.
Drake, this ooze is oozing to you.
Zuzine.
It's
That's a
oozing.
Moving on
That-
over.
That's a hit. So attack.
You hit it. You hit the ooze.
Take 16 damage, take 16
Thank
fire
God.
damage.
Thank God it has 17 HP. It's oozing closer. It's oozing closer. It has 1 HP. It's oozing closer.
Just
Also,
step on it.
Give me a reflex save.
Give me a
On
thing.
give me a reflex save, Drake.
I need a reflex save.
You're fine. You're fine. You missed Tavos.
What?
You're safe from this.
Oh, okay. I was
It's gonna
just
reach
over here.
out with this little pseudopod at you, Drake.
Oh, I was gonna say it has a -2 to its roll, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter with the -2.
GM, I'm also immune to critical effects. I'm also immune to crits.
9 damage is used. It just whacks you. Give me an additional reflex save.
No.
This tiny ooze just goes up and just slaps.
Actually, that's really funny because with the -2, it would not hit my AC.
Oh, it would hit yours. I would recover
Give me that.
it.
See if it grapples you. It's a pretty. This one has a pretty low DC, but we'll see. It grapples.
I have a
Wow.
2.
Pimp
Wow,
slaps you and
I'm-
grapples.
dude, wow.
You are getting bullied by a CR1 ooze. You are not doing to a this ooze. This ooze is just too tiny for you to handle. Bog, you see a giant ooze, and you also see a very tiny ooze that seems to be harassing Drake very, very well.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to do 2 things. I am going to command Shiar to get over here,
Get over there.
because it has a gliding speed of 50, and he can do that.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna shoot it.
It's flat-footed now. So is Drake technically. See if you can free Drake from this ooze.
Yeah, but
There's a gap.
There's a gap.
So just to reiterate, you put your pet behind the line of fire?
Yes.
Yeah, that is enough to hit it, Bog. Please do 1 damage for me. Please do 1.
Oh my god, that was the wrong thing.
Yeah,
I want
but-
damage, not attack.
You kill it, ooze. How do you dispatch of this ooze that bullied Drake into non-existence?
Honestly,
It survived.
Put in the grapple.
It just was like, Shiark over there. It just was like, as Shiark was gliding, he just shot.
It needed that. It did need that
As
flat
soon
footed, by
as
the way.
Shiark landed, like, he just shot.
It's Batham.
There we go. You have your movement. I would say it's your go, Root.
All right.
Fuck him up.
So I guess I'm gonna move a little bit and then draw my pistol.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I actually see him from where I am, where I was at?
You can see the big ooze. Yeah, you'd be able to see the big ooze. It's a very big.
It's a very
ooze.
big ooze. All
It's
right,
a
so my
very
move
big
action
ooze.
will be to draw my pistol then, and then I will shoot the thing. Oh crap! I hit a button. That's not my gun. That's not my gun.
That's not
I
good.
hit a
No, it's
button.
not.
That's not my gun.
Pulls out grenade. Wait a second. This is not my
Wait a
gun.
minute.
What's going on
You're
here?
about to
You
catch
can-
these
you can
hands.
throw it.
Yeet.
I mean, in theory, you can throw a grenade and shoot it.
All
I
right.
don't know if you want to.
That'll actually hit. It's one above its
Okay.
AC.
I'll do 3 points of damage and
it-
make it fear me. It'll know my name.
You
No,
shoot this
no,
thing and you see the electricity just kind of jolt through it a little bit, and it does take that 3. You set phasers to unfun.
I have an analog weapon, but that would have been funny.
Analog
Shoot the
weapon.
Phasers to
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
it's like an archaic weapon, except it's not archaic. It's
bet-
almost archaic.
I was thinking of archaic, and I'm like, wait, that thing's like a -4 damage or something.
There we go.
I love archaic.
Can I use my reaction to bolt around
Yes, you may.
to this side?
It is going to be the smallest assembly ooze. It's oozing. It has a move
It's
speed
gonna
up.
ooze on over.
It's oozing.
Yeah.
Oozing.
I'll just
Oozing.
red giant rush over there.
Oozing. It is using all of its movement to ooze them.
Oh god, it oozed to me.
Actually,
that's
it's gonna,
good.
it's gonna, it's gonna
Yeah.
ooze over the machine over here.
Oh no.
It's all of its
Why-
movement.
Disgusting.
Okay, you see that the oozes, their intelligence is pretty low. I'm gonna give them an intelligence check. Let's see if they're smart enough to. Oh, they're smart enough. They're gonna target the small little lad in the sun.
I
They
will
don't like-
say, I am in a bright orange suit and fedora. If that
You have
counts
a
for anything in
fedora on?
targeting. Yes.
Oh, no, I mean,
A favorite
I'm
has
in a
a
cowboy hat
That counts for
and
anything in
a
targeting.
bandana, so-
A favorite does. The giant ooze does not like having like the giant amount of sun and heat.
There's these like really red emanating glow from Farah.
It's like, hey, I don't like yours. Actually, as a standard action,
I mean, it would make sense. They don't like heat. Latex and heat doesn't really combine well.
Yes, correct.
15. That's not enough.
The amount
Very
of
upset.
sweat.
Look at that cat.
Oh wait, actually you're flat-footed. I forget it. Actually, you are flat-footed.
I am
which would make it
flat-footed.
-2.
Does that is it kinetic? That is
yes.
Both.
that would be my KAC is 15 then.
It's gonna do a. Oozing. Oozing.
It's oozing.
And then I need to make a reflex save to see if you stick to it.
1 second, it's being silly. Slam! And welcome to the
See if you
Damn.
get grappled. Nope, you're actually good by it. Even though it's the giant one, you managed to roll just enough that you didn't get attached to the giant ooze. You don't feel attached to it at the moment. Drake, it is your go. You're all
If I
playing
would
game.
roll-
It is both. Yeah.
Oh, that's not my plan. I'm taking a full action to do something I've only done once before. I am going to, if I have to play a grenade attack,
I finally have someone
drag-
that can have my
I'm going to use Dragon Gland and my breath weapon at the same time.
Wait a minute.
I've done this once before. Full
Wait a
action.
minute. I'm not in that cone, right?
No,
You're
you're
not in
not.
that cone,
It's
right?
Good.
it's the cone. I have to pull it out real
I would
quick.
like to remind you Hafera may be in this go.
Dude,
It's fine.
I hope
It's-
that's not a fire cone because we are looking at some kind of
Oh
fuel
my
here.
god, somehow Hafera's not really in it.
I can turn it. I can turn it so they're not in it.
It's just
There we
trying
go.
your
It'll
best.
be fine. Haver's just
Oh.
screaming in the corner.
Isn't this some kind of fuel?
Yes.
Good point.
Are you going to burn?
Would you like to roll? Would you like to roll a competing Would you like to roll a competing perception? Actually, give me both dexterity checks. See if you can warn him in time.
Oh, okay.
Dexterity check?
Yeah,
just a
give me
pure dex
competing
check?
dexterity checks.
Against me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you do
you're
roll me
able
in
to-
time.
You idiot!
fast enough-
Wait,
Don't do
you do realize I've been hitting these things with literal fire chains, right?
Yes, but he is also over a giant vat of fuel.
The
You
other
know
ones
what?
weren't over a giant vat of fuel.
Yeah.
You know what
I
he's gonna
mean,
do? He's
an
gonna walk
area
over.
of effect attack is a little different than fire chains.
Fair enough. He's gonna go over here and smack the little one then. You know what? Fair point. And he closes his mouth.
You know what? I'm
wanna-
really glad you said that because Affair was 100% gonna immolate this next turn. So...
We both have the
smacked
70 ended
the
yes.
ooze. I was just waiting. Well, you think you did? Freaking, you are just like Zed. You keep ruining my explosion arc.
Hey, we
He's-
might have one anyway. okay.
You keep
Yeah.
ruining my explosion arc.
Let me ask you this: was it fuel? Was it actually
Yes.
fuel, or is it fuel now that I said something?
No, this is all
No.
fuel. That's what's inside. It's making electricity.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks for letting me know that talk is as he closes his mouth and walks right here and hits the
I like
slime.
the idea that it's
Good
just
to
a
know.
clicking noise like a lighter and like you.
You hear
Like, you
like,
know,
you
He's
hear,
like,
like,
opening up his
on-
mouth with a fucking lighter, like a big lighter in front of him.
Is
and
it-
it's just like, oh, I understand, and then the clicking stops.
Please
That
stop. Watch.
ooze is very damaged, by the way. That ooze is very damaged. Ash, it's your go.
So yeah, I am going to use my reaction. Let me find
Go ahead.
it.
Is it whenever he was moving?
No. This is for this guy. I'm
Okay.
going to stab. I lost it. Okay. I'm going to open my arm, and like a little needle is gonna pull out, like a little crystal is gonna pull out, and I'm gonna stab it with this.
It feels less pain.
It feels less pain, and it's flat-footed.
It
one
feels.
round.
It is now flat-footed. Until your turn.
Yeah. It's got bonus to saving throws. Okay. And I'm going to full attack with my rifle, adding to the first one my toxicology.
Oh yeah, give me a reflex saving throw, Drake. See if you attach to the ooze.
No, no. Why you please?
You attach to the ooze. Your chain attaches to the ooze.
Can you grab one ooze and slam it into the other ooze?
Oh, you know what? That's what I'll do next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great!
You made a
You're gonna
mistake and
make
turned it into a mace and just slams it.
You're
Yeah.
just gonna make a bigger ooze.
Yeah, then we only have one party
Uh,
to worry about.
It is flat-footed,
guess.
by the way. It is now
Yeah.
your go, Ash.
Flat-footed. I'm gonna do a full attack.
Let me go
This
ahead.
one.
With the
with
flat-footed
my-
condition, that is the only reason that works.
Okay, and then it has to make a Constitution saving throw, or
What
be
is he,
sickened. No, Fortitude. Fortitude. That fails.
I'm not
Do you
too
think-
sure if an ooze can be sickened. Let me check it. I'm not sure if you can make a jelly.
Unless it's
It doesn't say. It's,
what-
you make the jelly sick.
This is my 4K, alright?
You
my 4K is
nauseated.
fucking with biology.
You nauseated the ooze. You are so disgusting. You nauseated the ooze.
Good. And then my second attack is a 7, which misses. I also need to roll damage.
It
Take
takes
5 sonic damage.
5
yeah.
sun.
Yeah, and I power up my rifle and just leash a fucking blast into it. Just a ripple.
You see little chunks of like ooze blast to Pharaoh. As you blast it over, and like little chunks of like ooze hits Pharaoh.
Yeah, it's just sort of like ripples, and then like it just sort of and blasts out the other side.
Pharaoh, you are
So-
currently this ooze is currently grappling your teammate's chain.
It should be
This
fine.
one?
This guy.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
currently grappling.
Kind of
This guy
being in
truly
between the
has a-
two of these two. I guess I will take a swing at this guy then to try to cut down a bit of it. We can still use it as a mace later, but
Yeah, I mean, my chain is currently stuck inside of it.
Slam it.
yeah, has a 16 left.
Yeah.
16
I
will
will say-
kill it. I will hit it at least. See if you can kill it. It's 3 HP.
I was about to say this is the
does.
yeah, this is the time for the giant jelly because it's only flat-footed for 1 round
That's fine.
So I
for now.
Probably fine.
It's fine. We have Bach. It's very much so a uppercut into the hand, expanding in its insides, just splatting it at this point.
To be fair, I was not going to let Drake attack the giant jelly if he had himself grappled with the ooze, so either way, someone was going to have to attack it.
Yeah, see, it worked out.
And, Bob, and you have your
Yeah.
movement affair. You do have all the movement you want.
I'm gonna hold my movement for the time
Okay.
being, just to keep it with.
Okay.
Bob, get as you go. This giant
I'm making
ooze.
Shiart go over here.
Yep.
I actually have a question. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
So are these oozes? I mean, they were in vats of fuel, weren't they?
yeah. They're not explosive. They
flammable?
were. No, sadly not. Only because they are so powerful with their own, like.
So I
They
have
are
a-
so latexy ooze. They resist
Okay.
the resist.
Okay,
the
so
fuel.
it just kind of like a duck. It just washes off.
Yeah, they're very hydrophobic. They don't like you pointing it out, but they're very hydrophobic. So like,
Wow, what do you got against water and fuel?
that is actually enough to hit Bach. You hit the hydrophobic guy.
For 2.
The solid. The solid
Rolling
2.
D10s, goddamn.
The Aspen,
Alright.
it is. Oh, I might have to go change the token thing, but it's your cover.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna point my gun at this thing, and then I'm gonna shoot towards it.
I love
But
how
what
we
I-
both think just gun.
Gun.
God.
It'll
I
be
mean-
helpful whenever there's actually something ranged attacking you.
Yo,
Yeah.
3 of us are gone.
So gun. So
think it's
I have a
something
problem here, and my gun is going to be my solution. So
Fair
let
enough.
me see if I can pin it down, and then I'm going to do harrying fire. And
Fucking pinch your
have we
maneuver.
done harrying fire in this campaign yet?
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
Please explain what that do.
Yeah.
though.
But you-
So harrying fire, if I understand it right, it lowers its armor class. If I hit an armor class of 15. Harrying fire.
You hit, you feel no damage for the next
it's
time
just-
to attack that
okay.
foe.
That's right here.
It-
You fire an opponent to apply pressure and create an opening. If you succeed, the gunnery, your next ally who fires a starship weapon at that foe.
No, that's
It's a
something
starship.
different.
That's a different one.
That's something different entirely.
That's a different one.
No, he wants Harrying fire. Here, I'll.
Harrying fire, yeah.
I think
It's-
yeah.
It's this.
Harrying
Yeah,
fire. You
okay.
can use your standard action to make a ranged attack that distracts a foe in your line of effect. Make an attack roll against an armor class of 15. If you hit, you don't deal damage, but the next ally to attack that foe gains a +2 circumstance bonus to their next attack roll, as long as that attack occurs before your next turn.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
So first I do gun, and then I roll it, and then I crit it. I don't know if there's a special critical effect.
It's gonna be
against it.
+3. I'll give it a +3.
All right. I mean, normally crits are double, but okay.
Yo, I just realized.
Plus 4.
so you know how like obviously we stream this. I am literally like just barely out of frame, so I'm just shooting from nothing.
You're both shooting
Actually-
from the there we go. Thank you.
Thank you for those. Yeah, you're actually
you-
covered up by my combat tracker.
You see the ooze. It's going to let's see. What's going to give me a 1d4 here?
That has to be good for us.
Let's just
Oh
see.
yeah. That's
Game Master rolls a 1. That has to be good for us. Could
Yeah,
only
so I'm
be
just
a
seeing
good
who it's going to target.
I just
that
realized I
means
lost.
I will say I am the only one in range who has actually damaged it.
yeah. That's why I'm
Don't
also
do it.
looking because
Don't
like
hurt
it's
the boy.
it's looking at you. It's looking at you. You see this thing? Drake, you can get your opportunity attack now.
This is counted as an opportunity attack. Wait,
What
that
it's
means I get
about
a
to
plus-
do. You do get a
Oh, it
plus
has
3 to
swallow
this.
whole.
I do get a +3 to that.
The ooze is about to enter its second phase.
No, we need to get rid of it. We need to get rid of it.
It's going to increase in size and swallow someone whole. Bet.
No,
No.
If you...
so this.
It will attack you, by the way. It is.
I had +3 to this. I don't think.
You're good. You're good.
30.
Do I hit? I don't know if that's a hit or not.
You deal 13 damage to it as you see it begin to glorp all the way to the ceiling. It is now attached to a 25-foot high ceiling.
I just realized I'm missing a feet.
It is now 25 feet up, and it does take that damage. Let me go ahead and apply that damage. And now it's going to use its secondary action called Sonic Pulse.
Oh, that's
As
it.
a standard action, the jelly can form itself into a large concave disc and emit a sudden, violent vibration as a ranged attack with an increment of 60 feet. The attack does not provoke its opportunity attack. However, it is now on the ceiling and it's going to target you, Ash. 26.
That does hit. Wait, is that...
It
Crystal
does.
Armor boy.
Is it factoring
Getting
in
off
the
this time.
-2?
To the, you did that to Drake, not yourself.
Hmm?
It's
No. From the... Is it factoring in the second and all that?
The only thing it would be a second. I don't think it would give it a -2. Second shouldn't.
Second
give
gives -2.
-2.
It's to attack rolls. Second gives
Oh.
-2 to a bunch of random shit.
I think
It
it should
does,
be on
yes,
my
it is.
side.
It is currently
It's factored
second. It is currently second. Yeah.
It just has a +16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know
it's-
if it's adding the -2.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I think it is because it is nauseated at the current moment.
Okay.
Thicken
Uh,
applies a -2 to attack rolls and weapon damage rolls.
And
And
damage,
saving
yeah.
throws. And skill checks.
Yeah, what does it say
Ability
it's
checks.
damage? Yeah,
1d.
damage.
Yeah, 8 is. Yeah, that's why it only did 8 damage because it only has the +5. It was doing +10 before, now it's doing a +5 and it's ranged.
Well, is that the difference between ranged and...
Yeah, there's also a difference
Melee?
between ranged and melee. Yeah.
Or is that... Well, no, is it supposed to have a +7 to this? Like, that's what I want to know.
It is 8 damage, sir, but yes, I will double check that.
Because, yeah, usually when it has, like, modifiers, it adds them in...
Oh, I don't have. It's let me. It
Oh,
didn't-
no, it's sickened, not nauseated. That's a different thing, yeah. There we go, yeah, that makes sense. -2.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
And it should do
Then-
for the damage too. Then, so
Yeah, then roll damage.
you want to take the 8
It
instead.
rolled higher damage!
You want to take the 8 instead.
I'll take the 9. Fuck it.
You just see it emit it just does a roaring electricity blast and just roars at you. It is now on the ceiling, Drake.
Loud.
It
Mhm.
gooped up to the ceiling.
Wait, what?
It gooped on over to
It's
the
just-
ceiling.
Now, the thing is, how high is this container?
The container's about 10 feet off, about 7.5 feet off the ground.
Is that 7.5?
About 7.5. fast my there we go. Wait 1 second. Real fast, my stream's being overviewed. You're good. It just missed Hafeo's epic moment. My headphones cut out and they came back.
No.
There we go. That is actually going to be the exact number you need to hit it. Roll me a 1d. Roll me a d20. Hafeo, pick high or low.
We'll get it flat-footed. Just you wait.
I will take low.
Okay, go me.
Oh,
How much damage does Hafeo take?
That is truly horrific.
I'm crying.
Hey, you rolled a 10! Roll the 10!
Oh, boy, I'm having a roll
The
like
oops moves Hafeo in the way of the shot.
I'm sorry.
No.
The one time you roll a 10.
Fucking ooze! It's always the ooze.
Hafari, it's your fucking fault.
Yeah.
It's always the
Just
ooze.
Eric, get out of the way. What are you doing?
You just see this like blaster shot just slam into her, and you just see it glowing red at this point. Like you're like, oh, okay, like it's like, oh, it looks hurt. No. It's literally like glowing the same color that her sun normally is now looking more like.
Now wanting to max damage. The one time you will max.
She doesn't say anything. But she's upset.
This proves that Saber's a
thing is,
min-maxer.
in like character though, Bach is just gonna shrug and aim again. Like.
Oh yeah,
Just
no,
continue.
and that's the thing too. Is like Hafara's like, yeah, no, I guess that was called for. Like,
It is your go.
It's just like, yeah.
Alright. So I'm gonna be like, hey Farah, watch out!
I would say
Hard.
that's its
too-
reaction. That's the jelly's
too late.
reaction.
Hafara just kind of
Just-
just looks at you deadpan and just goes, I can't.
It's like he just does a. He
We're
just smiles.
trying.
He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
The ooze finally got
Hafara's
to do
staring
its funny
daggers
thing.
at you, Bach. Just daggers.
Go and
Alright.
shoot it, boo.
Time for gun.
Does
That's
not
enough.
Yeah. Alright, let's roll some
Oh.
damage for gun.
Luckily, it's already used
How
its
good. Hey yo, let's
Yes.
go. That's the gun
This
damage
is
I like
this
to
is what my
see.
character's contributions to combat is gonna look like for a while. Unless I start pulling grenades out of my bag.
It reaches out to you, Drake, trying to pull you up. Considering you're trying to attack it, it's going to reach out a long tendril at you.
It has -2 because I have stink. What is it
Yeah.
that all you put on me? You made me smelly. You
No, you're sweating.
21.
that just hits with the yeah, that hits.
It's gonna reach out with this giant tendril and just pimp slap you for 12.
Damn. But the
There-
-2 is putting in work.
What does latex on face sound like?
It's on metal.
It's on
on
metal.
metal
It's the sound.
It definitely makes like a thwap, like a
Yeah.
like a
And
slap
Dre,
on.
give me that reflex saving throw.
And that's just like slightly
Ah.
so I feel like retreat.
I'd say
It's just like a boop, 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 boop.
Drake, it is your go. I'd like to remind you it has
Yo.
reaction back.
Trying to play
Uh,
it first. I got a couple more things that I can jump
Farah's-
into it.
Farah's gonna be fine. I'm gonna do a full attack.
Okay.
And that is it. I mean, unless you want to go Ash.
I can dump some stuff into it.
Yeah, dump some
Make it-
stuff
You
into
can
make
it.
also
worse.
delay your turn until the Pharaoh.
Alright. Cause yeah, we're on the same
No.
mission.
This is fine. This is fine.
Full attack.
Oh,
do it.
Farah stuck.
With my
Farah
regular
stuck to the
boost.
wall.
That is not enough.
He's doing a full attack.
No.
Oh my god, can I
Gunny.
reroll one of these?
You
Used it yet.
want a 10. You can have your whatever your hero point as long as you keep track of it.
Yeah, I wanna fucking reroll. Cause yeah, that's one.
You only get one right now.
Nice.
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh, villain point.
Thank
My
God,
God,
good
yeah,
to
that
see
sounds
you.
about right.
Okay,
yep.
it is your go.
I don't do anything.
Well, I'll do my full attack against it.
I was gonna reduce its
Nope.
AC by. I was gonna reduce its AC by
Okay,
4,
I'm
but I guess
gonna
not.
use one hero point.
Go ahead.
There we go.
Hafera, roll high or low, Hafera?
Low.
Give me,
We're going low
give me
again.
that D20, great.
We're going low again. Motherfucker!
Low.
It's Squid Ooze is Hafera.
Stop going low.
Hafera takes 16.
That's like minimum damage. That's like half.
That's almost no. That is 2 away
Not
from
new.
max damage.
Not minimal. I meant like average, a little
Max.
higher than average.
That is
We're fine.
damage roll.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have broken through her shields, and you now see a burned chain mark that kind of goes across her chest and into her stomach area.
You
What
couldn't.
the fuck are you guys doing?
You couldn't just let her take. It only has 16 HP. Hafera, please kill this ooze. I will give you. I will make
I'm
a
gonna
flat.
emanate.
I feel like
Go.
if Turtle decides to choose high, we're gonna roll high.
Actually, yes, Hafera, you will be able to
Exactly.
safely emanate. You were safely able to emanate because you were
Yeah.
25 feet off the ground.
I'm 25 feet up in the air, and I'm going to, using my like gauntlets, I'm going to claw into this ooze and pull myself into it, and then just explode.
I will say it fails. It fails its save. It is unable
Cool.
to reflex away from you.
Cool.
Yeah, but what about
Take
everyone
15.
around it?
No.
It is. It is. I said it
Oh.
has 16 damage.
Oh my God.
My.
Describe to tell me why I should give you 1 extra point of damage.
Because you just rocked my shit multiple times.
Wait, it'd be falling off the. It'd be falling off
allow
the.
you.
I was gonna say it's
No, no,
falling
no.
off the ceiling. That's an off attack.
No, you watch as
No.
Hafera claws into this, and then just proceeds to just rattle with like anger,
Riddle.
and you see kind of all of the light around the area dim a little bit as she pulls in all of this light source. The lights weren't dimming, she was just glowing brighter than them, and she emanates, releasing this wave of flame and energy into the ooze, causing it to bubble and boil, and then she claws herself out of the melted ooze and lands onto the
Someone's gonna need to catch you. Someone's gonna need to
That-
catch you. I'd like to remind you, it's a 15-foot fall.
Can
That's
I
a
try-
25
What
foot
do
fall.
we have to roll
Give me
for
that.
it?
Give me
It's
that.
to-
Give me that.
Yeah, so everyone around the vat. Give me a dexterity check. One athletics
when-
check.
Can I
Athletics
roll
check.
acrobatic? Can I roll acrobatics
Yeah,
to try
you
to
can.
knock?
Dex.
Just to give you your best chance. See you.
I don't need no bit.
Does Squawk even catch him?
Ash is able to catch a Pharaoh.
Yeah, so with basically I'm just gonna shoot my my gun at the like ooze and just sort of
I
like
realized why my
coagulate
aim
it.
was bad. I just wait. Let me try
I'm
and
gonna-
do
Oh
that
yeah, hold on. I
again.
I'm
will
gonna
say, hold on. Yeah,
coagulate it
hold
a
on.
little bit and make like
It
a
Yeah.
little
wasn't bad
cushion.
anyways. Okay.
Like the sonic ripples from my gun just sort of like stiffen the like jelly that's like
Yeah.
falling from it. It creates like a little cushion.
You do that. The Pharaoh bounces at least twice on the bouncy ooze, and then lands safely on top of the vat.
Just
Oh,
looks at
yay.
Ash and just hits you with a just the white man nod, just a little like look at you little nod.
Is it an upward
die
nod
back.
or a downward nod?
This will be a downward, so it's not a what's up, it's a thanks.
Yeah.
You have successfully
Not
defeated the ooze in its really funny second phase.
Get that fucking ooze out of here.
We did it. We
Delete it.
did it. We took care of it.
All power
Actually,
has been
first of all-
restored.
Actually, first of all, I'm gonna fucking test this ooze.
You
And
remember
we got
from
away with minor injuries.
Pharaoh just minor injury.
Minor injury. I'm gonna shove my my hand crystal into this. and determine how much of this is fuel.
Give me a life science check. It's exactly what a life science check would do.
Hell yeah. We're sciencing it up. 23.
23, you pull out and realize that, like, you aren't really too sure. It doesn't seem to be made up of the same stuff that's in the vats. It's almost as if something from an outside source was placed here. This does not seem natural to where it was.
Fucking, is it fuel or not?
It is. This itself, no, it is not fuel. It is hydrophobic.
I'm hiding.
I don't care if it's hydrophobic.
It is
I
not
care
fuel.
if it can burn.
It cannot burn. It is almost like a rubbery, kind of like gunky rubbery goo.
Fucking garbage.
So
You do
Maybe
reach
we kill it for
inside
them.
and you pull out what looks to be a skull mask of some sort. It's
Oh,
like a
no.
bone skull mask.
oh no.
What? It's a fucking skull mask, eh?
Yeah, it's something like a front facing skull. Like not a whole skull, just like a skull mask of some sort as you reach in as you're digging around.
Completely missing the job.
I'm just gonna pocket that for later.
Uvara pulls her helmet off at this point. It just sits down in the corner for a little bit.
I'm not gonna question whether
Root
it's a skull.
is gonna
You
go
don't have
through the
any bullet holes
computer.
in you, do you?
Okay, you go to the computers. You look at the computers and all energy seems to be at full capacity. All efficiency is
there-
maxed.
Is there a surveillance system on this machine?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to go through the surveillance, like the tapes, and see if I can find any intrusions.
Yes, you may. Give me that computer's check.
Okay, computers. Roll.
No, computer.
That is a
26.
high roll. Okay. You will be
Wow.
able to see a playback, and you see on the screen what looks to be some sort of creature in full hooded. Like, it seems to be about humanoid, about, like, let's say Ashton Hefera size-ish, medium size, and they seem to be fully hooded, and you see them on the surveillance camera just pouring these buckets of what look to be black ooze into the vats, and then closing them and then leaving.
Wow. Okay, so I'm not sure why this didn't trip any alarms, but yeah,
That is a good question.
someone placed these oozes here.
Well, if the system believed that the person in it was supposed to be here, no alarms would go off.
True.
An inside job makes the most amount of sense, and with the ability to control people from the collars and whatnot from what we've already seen, it doesn't surprise me that there most likely was a traitor, and this entire facility is probably compromised.
So,
That makes me think that it's a great time to be leaving.
Agreed.
Mhm.
And
Shall we?
Yeah.
We've been saying this since we got
Explosion
here.
in 3, 2.
It's
Self-destruct
like we haven't checked
activated.
that thermal
Thank
room,
you for
have
pushing
we?
Thank you for
So-
pushing the self-destruct button. The station will now self-destruct in 10 seconds. 10.
You go
Nine.
to the
So I-
thermal room.
so I see. Before that, if I
I have no vision.
you were looking at like regular, like the people who were dumping in ooze were wearing like specific clothing, right?
They were fully hooded and probably camouflaged in some way. You cannot. They would not wear any identifying marks on their body whatsoever. This was clearly someone
Okay.
intelligent.
It's the poor man's disguise.
And also, were there any outlets in that room?
In that room, there would obviously be outlets for electricity. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm plugging in my fucking batteries, man. I'm
You finally
recharging.
plug in your batteries and you recharge your batteries for the first time where everyone
Recharge my
goes
battery.
to the thermal room.
Recharge.
You just see a bunch of thermal stuff.
I'm
It's just
gonna
a cool
reload
map.
that. I'm meant to spend it.
It's a cool
Is
map.
there like a computer system here that we can
Yeah.
check and make sure everything's
Uh,
working correctly?
You go over to the computers and you see all the vats seem to be at 100% power. except one who's like 98% efficiency, but not everything's perfect. Usually like
I'm not fucking with it.
one stopped at 99% efficiency. It's like 99.9. It doesn't actually reach 100, but the progress bar is full.
Mm.
This is a thermal. This is a thermal power plant. Interesting. So
You feel an immense amount of heat coming off from all of these vats.
Yeah, that's
what?
just thermal stuff.
They all seem to be
Stuff.
steamed. It's like a hot bath.
It's like a hot bath. Yeah,
I wouldn't recommend it.
I'd like to test this substance with my analyzer. What is
Go
it?
ahead. Give me a life science. Just to see how
Life
successful it is.
Life science is very life science is very interesting for this.
Life science. You dip
33.
your little analyzer in there. I'm not really too sure how. I do not know the skills
Sure.
yet in Starfinder, so it's like I
I'm
know
a
life science.
chemalizer.
Plus
It's
4.
literally
Physical science. Okay.
to identify
see-
drug, missile, poison, or other chemical substance.
You recognize it kind of comes back, and it tells you that this is the specific name. Let me type in the name just so you can see what the name is. It is the Julash. This chemical is known as Julas from Odoron 5.
Okay, and so is it like a is it like an inherent power source?
It
Is
is
it like
from what you can
Self-heating
tell,
substance?
it is a self-heating substance that will basically from what you can tell, it basically generates a bunch of heat and then cools down and then heats up again, and it seems to be an infinite loop of heating and cooling.
I like that.
Infinite power.
Infinite
Hidden underwater.
power. Hidden in the water. I'm gonna take it.
What would you like to
I have
keep
some,
it
like,
in?
Let's see. I have like my
My water skin, clearly. I mean,
I
just
have
get
my
my-
like biohacker like vials and stuff for like my
How
chemical
many-
kits.
How many milliliters of this substance would you like?
Milliliters? I'd say like a liter. Like there's a lot of it here.
Give me a D20 and tell me how dense this stuff is. It is very dense. This 1 liter is going to be an entire encumbrance in your inventory.
Entire bowl.
It's
Okay.
dense.
It's an entire bowl.
Dense.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
a dense freaking liquid.
Dense motherfucker. Yeah, I just sort of shove my arm in there and just sort of slurps it up. And
It's
that's
very.
it.
It's right now. You find the batch that is currently the coolest, and you do it on the coolest batch. And the
Yeah.
reason you kind of guess the reason why they have 9 vats is it's almost like as you go, it almost seems to be increasing in temperature from like left to right, and then at some point, if you wait long enough, it'll eventually cool down, and the one in the far end will actually start heating up. It seems to be just this infinite rotating cycle of heating and cooling.
Okay, yeah. I'm thinking that seems pretty useful, yeah. For if we ever need to. This thing gets pretty hot. Who knows? We might be able to like burn through some light substances with it if we need to. Who knows?
I don't think this is like thermite.
I don't know, light
At its
substances.
max temperature, you would guess it's about maybe like at its max temperature, maybe like 200 degrees Fahrenheit max.
I'm sure
So
you
like
can,
it's a boiling liquid, but it's not gonna burn through anything metal or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
like it's not acid. It just goes like maybe 200
yeah.
degrees Fahrenheit.
I wasn't thinking anything like metal, anything that strong, yeah.
It would be very
Yeah.
unpleasant. It would be
Pour it.
very burning to the touch for a lot of organisms though at max temperature.
Exactly. We could pour it on people. It'd be funny.
But yeah, everything seems to be in order here. You can investigate anything as much as you like, though. This is more of a investigative movie, like.
So let's see
Are
what
there
we
any
got in here.
signs of tampering in here?
Everything in here seems to be pretty normal. Whatever they were doing, they seemed like they went in that room, did their thing, and from what you could check in the surveillance, they never went in this room at all.
Okay,
Hmm.
I'm satisfied with that answer.
Alright, let's make like a tree and get out of here.
Let's get what's scram?
Let's get
I
out
thought
of
it
here.
was- I thought it was make like a tree and leave.
As you
Yeah.
leave, you go underwater again. It's piloting. Guess what's still underwater?
We're going to try to maneuver around it.
Give me a d20.
A D20 or a piloting?
A d20. You
17.
successfully avoid the as you see it, you just kind of see it down on the bottom, and it's just kind of like staring at you as it seems to be like having another snack. It has an entire shark. It's currently grappled with a giant shark. Managed to
Not
dodge
just any
past
shark.
it.
Is it right?
It was the shark seemed to be attacking some sort of wired cable underneath.
That's the government's problem.
That's the government's problem, not ours.
Exactly. That ain't
Not our-
ain't
not our problem.
You make it back to the hideout, and all of the lights. There's too many.
Don't ask.
All of
They're
all
multiple.
of the electricity seems to be restored to the facility.
GRX multiply
Oh
rate.
hell yeah!
Everything is fully bright. It's active. Things are fully functional. They feel like they finally have their systems intact again.
Yo, they
And
can
they-
finally power up the kitchen.
Yep, and they reward all of you with 500 credits for unclearing the electricity.
Did
Money.
I get the
Oh my
500 credits from before, or was I?
You finally get your first payment of 500 credits.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I now have 500 more credits.
Yep. Everyone gets
How far-
500 credits.
Ara looks
Yay.
between
What
each of
is
you
for
and
3 chi arcs? Not even.
and they keep multiplying.
Go ahead,
Farah
Ruben.
looks
Yeah.
between each of you, looks at Bach, Chiark's outfit. You don't have to worry about his. For the rest of you, you can either pay for your outfits or owe me a favor. Your choice.
Uh, wait, Zerda, did I see through their disguises or not?
You did not.
Okay.
They did tell you their names, and their names was exactly what was on the show.
Yeah, that's
So-
we'll introduce
Except
ourselves.
for me, because
Yeah,
I
you-
just refuse.
See,
Yeah.
that one over there, that one's
That one's special.
that one's special.
say
That
I will
one
throw
in
a
the
knife
horse
at you.
costume. The horse
I have
Oh,
a
I'll
knife, I can
stand.
throw it.
I'll stand over here.
Yeah, but
I'll
you just,
stand
yeah,
by.
Hafeo is asking for payment. Each one of your clothing options, for the rest of you, were basically 300 credits.
Ooh,
Nice.
It
Sweater.
was no. What was it? It was Ash was 150,
Oh, yeah.
Drake was 250.
I was
Um,
like 120,
Bob-
130.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I thought yours was like 100. Like it was whatever
Yeah,
was.
it was like 100. You
Yeah.
like chose the cheapest fucking option.
Yeah, which was
Yeah.
just a cowboy hat and a bandana.
So it was 150
for
and 100.
Chi-Arc, which was I think 500.
not
That's
too
so-
bad.
Drake said you don't care.
So Ash, you do owe, if you would like to, you can owe a favor or 250 credits.
Or 100 credits. Or whatever.
What type of favor? Like, big favor.
It's a favor. That's it's a favor to be used later. It's an IOU, but with a favor.
Yeah.
I will say will be of equivalent exchange.
I'll owe you
Oh,
a favor
no.
worth 250 credits. Can I go sell my sword? Is there a place we could sell items? Just such.
You would be. It would be very sus
Oh,
knowing
really?
that you were carrying a bounty hunter's weapon.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And
I'll take
Farah,
favor.
you currently are feeling a little bit off kilter today. You're able to rest up to get your shields back, but you're feeling a little bit off kilter.
What was the what did Drake choose?
Favor.
Favor.
Favor?
Marking it down.
What is Bach choosing?
Hell
Is
yeah,
Bach-
I am.
I mean, you can take it away from me. I mean, it's up to you. I'm not doing shit for you.
They give you 100 credits. 100 if
One
you pay.
question.
I will accept
What?
your.
What was the outfit? What's that?
No, I didn't say I would do anything. Credits does not count.
Oh, they
That
refuse
counts
to
as
pay you
nothing.
anyway.
Okay, Bach, don't worry. I will keep that. I'll keep that in mind.
We got
Of course,
Not
Bach was just
proven, I shouldn't
confused.
care.
Would you like to go to the med bay, Afera?
No,
That's okay. The med bay was also the kitchen.
mainly because I need to. Mainly because I'm running out of time, so I gotta.
Oh no, that was just saying you can get
Like
the med
restore
bay.
my hit points. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take free meds. Free meds.
The med bay is actually just the kitchen. They just give you food.
Oh yeah,
The
give me
goblin
mac and cheese,
kills you,
baby.
Oh yeah.
You eat the grilled cheese, and it allows you the energy to take a rest and restore your HP points.
Grilled cheese.
Hey, guy, finally.
Like-
Did you get any squid or whale meat on your journey down?
No. I mainly got
Why?
covered in ooze, and she gestures at herself with like random black stains.
Oh, yeah, no,
Definitely-
can't make any cooking from that. He just hands you the grilled cheese. No whale meat then.
No whale meat. Unfortunate.
Yep, and that is then they're just gonna they will tell you what y'all can do next now that you have the power restored to the facility.
I mean, we're gonna leave. Like,
We're bailing. I'm gonna be
We're
honest.
leaving.
Finally got some money. Figure out what you want to do. That is gonna be the end though. I can do this.
So-
We're gonna buy things and then we're going
About
to
this ship that you have. What kind of ship is it?
That
Sorry,
ship is
just kinda looked
currently
at
being
you.
impounded.
Shit.
Yeah. Wait. Who told me that the ship's being impounded?
Definitely the wolves said they only had a single day. They were able to delay.
We're still in day one.
Yeah, they're in day one. You can maybe get to the ship. You have to go through the, everything. But yeah, I think you'll be able to get to it. You better get like you have about maybe 10 to 12 hours before you have to get back to that ship, or they will start investigating that ship.
Yeah. We also, you're a pilot, right? You understand ships. Can you also double check it for trackers?
Okay, yeah. I mean, I could probably do that.
I just was thinking about that. I don't know if we necessarily we did some system diagnostics, but I feel like we might need a second look at that.
If it's related to piloting at all, then yes. I might also know the model of ship that it is. You know what?
I got no idea.
Did the reports about I'm asking Zerda now, out of character. Did the reports include the make and model of the ship that they escaped in?
I don't know
you-
that we escaped yet.
Some
do.
The wolves definitely know they escaped, and the wolves would definitely tell the underground base, like the story, because while y'all were gone, they told the leader of the underground base exactly what was going on and what happened. Not specifically mentioning you, just only mentioning what they did and how they got back here.
Okay, so I can make a piloting check to recognize the make and model of the ship, and maybe that'll give me some kind of advantage or something on looking for trackers, like where they would hide it on this model of ship.
I'd say yes.
Just a 14.
Well, I'll let you roll in after
Cool,
this. Since
14.
the session technically ended, that will technically didn't count.
Can you
We can
repeat
do
that?
So the roll doesn't technically count because this session was over. So you'll have to roll
okay.
again next time.
That'll be the start of the start of next one.
Sorry.
Sorry, next one.
All right. Sounds fair.
Raid. Zone.
But yeah, I mean, my idea is to forge a new registration for it and then fly it out of here.
Mm.
All right. I gotta head out. I will talk to those on Tuesday or whenever.
After Jafiki has been rescued.
After